Welcome air signs to your reading over the next few days for the Wednesday the 17th of March. So feel free to take this over the next, next week or so, okay? As we know, time is fluid, so there's no real concrete time that you lock these dates in for. I always kind of feel intuitively that it's from when you're watching this video. Okay, so we're going to do air signs to begin with. So I'm going to read in the order of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, let's have a look and see what's coming up for my Geminis for today. Gemini, good, and my Librans, and my Aquarius. And then I'm going to turn around and do a confirmation, a clarification on that. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, Gemini, so this is a beautiful card for you. You've got the Ace of Wands. So this is such a strong fire energy, which really works really well with air, doesn't it? Because without air, fire can't exist. So this is when you get an ace card, it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity from inspired action that's coming from your guides. This is something that you haven't really planned for. It's something that you didn't really see coming. It's kind of been gifted to you out of the blue. We can see the energy is coming from out of the clouds. So that's when it's literally being gifted. Inspired action. Wands can be anything to do with there's growth around it. So it is around your work. It is around the things that set your soul on fire. It's your passions. It is that fire energy, that solar plexus movement and motivational force. Now, I want to say this is around, you've got 8 of Pentacles here. So you've got Cups energy, and this is Mars in Pisces. But as we know, this can be, it can be Cancer, it can be Scorpio energy as well. So I feel like there's some inspired action for you today, Gemini, around letting something go, around literally moving on from something. So what is it that you can do in a creative way, in an inspired way, in an actual getting up and taking action kind of way, where you're leaving an emotional situation behind that no longer serves you? Okay, so say for example, this could be you going and trying breath work for the first time to get over some emotional trauma where you're feeling a little bit stuck in a situation. This could be you actually making today the start of a dedicated practice, say for meditation or something like that, for you to, leave something emotionally behind that you've been holding on to. Okay, so it's inspired action around leaving something behind that's just sitting there, because by the time we get to that 8 of Cups, that emotional energy, we've been through quite a lot to get there. And there's a lot of growth around that energy, because it's kind of the energy of taking back your power, that 8 of Cups, because by you leaving an emotional situation that is no longer serving you, then that's you standing and pulling back your power, taking the power back, and then standing in that power. It's when we sit in situations for far too long that we end up giving our power away. Okay, so that's for you, Gemini. Then we're moving straight along to Libra, and we've got this strong energy coming through of the Hermit, strong Virgo coming through in this energy. Okay, the Hermit is about, that need to withdraw from society, the need to withdraw from stimulation, external stimulation, so we can kind of retreat from within to find answers about a situation or something that we're seeking, something that we're wanting clarity around. Okay, the Hermit holds a star here in his lantern, and this is what's guiding him on his journey. The star is the hopes and wishes and all of your dreams. So that's kind of outside of himself here. So the Hermit is, to me, this feels very kind of, it's like a metaphor. It's like, if you want to find your hopes and your dreams, you need to take that star within, because that's the only place that you're going to find that true sense of happiness and purpose. Okay, now the clarifying card around this is this Queen of Wands energy. Okay, you've got the Queen of Wands energy coming through here. So this is somebody who is very much in their power, okay? Non-gender, so it can be male or female. This is, maybe there's a need for you to go within, for you to kind of retreat from work, from the busyness of your job. Are you a boss? Are you a manager? Are you in a place of where you're in charge of something? Do you just need a time out from all your responsibilities, I want to say, from all your doing, because this isn't a light energy, this Queen of Wands. She is the boss bitch of the tarot deck. She is the CEO. So this can even be you sitting in the energy of a parent. It's like, oh my God, you've just got so much. Your life is so busy. It never, ever stops. It's always, 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 always going, 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 going. So there's that need to pull back. There's that need to retreat. There's that need to withdraw and just have that feeling of surrendering. So that's you, Libra. And then we're moving on to Aquarius, and we've got this amazing energy here of Jupiter in Leo. This is the card of victory. This is the card of being rewarded, of feeling like, you know, that it's the pat on the back from your peers, from your family, from your friends. It's the pat on the back and the job well done energy. Okay, and it's interesting because it's coming through in Sun in Scorpio, and this is when, you know, we tend to kind of reminisce. This is the card of looking back at our childhood. This is the card of reminiscing about, you know, things from our past, but we're looking back in fondness. Well, I want to say in a general reading, it's kind of in fondness. Very different when it's an intuitive one-on-one personal reading. But the cups is how we feel about something. So I don't know, there may be some kind of feeling of victory coming through from something that's happened back in your childhood, and or you're reminiscing about something from your past where you were victorious, or there was a feeling of achievement and accomplishment. So, you know, what is it, Aquarius, that's coming up for you today that's making you remember, wow, I remember when I had that sense of achievement. I remember when I did this. I remember when I did that, and it just felt so good. And that might be coming up for you today as a kind of like a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of a message from your guides to say, yeah, come on, you know, remember how good that felt? Let's make some new goals. Let's step this up and let's see if we can up level again. Okay, because when we do something and it gives us that feeling of achievement and accomplishment, particularly when we've broken through a fear barrier, it's very, very difficult to then go back to that old sense of who we used to be. So when we break through a fear barrier, there's this amazing sense of achievement and accomplishment, right? And then this is your new normal. So then we just kind of want to keep up leveling because we can't go back to who we used to be. We can't go back to that idea of ourselves, okay? Because there's now a new version, a new improved version of yourself. So maybe this is a gift from a message or a reminder from your guides. It's like, okay, where and what are you doing at the moment, and how can you up level? Or where are you holding yourself back through fears of success or through fears of failure? Very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Drop in the comment section how this reading has resonated with you. If you'd like to reach out for a private reading, www.theenergymuse.com.au. Bye.